Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer and tarot card reader, and I'm here today to do a tarot card reading for you for the month of February based on love and money. So I'm going to do two different spreads. First on your love life, which is not just your intimate love, but the love flow in your life, love of friends, of family, of community. And then I'm going to do one based on your material resources and the flow of abundance for you for February. So this is based on Sagittarius sun. So all you need to know is your birthday, and we're good to go. So let's jump right in with your love, Sagittarius. The first position is the foundational position. It's where we're starting. And this is the Page of Swords. In the opportunity or the obstacle, we have the Six of Wands. In the third position is the Angel's Advice, and we have the Eight of Wands. And then in the final position, and the potential outcome is the Knight of Cups. The Page of Wands is very much the infusion of new thought, new ideas. And I think this is evidenced by this page pulling his arrow out from his container, whatever the holder is, bow holder, and the way he's holding the bow itself. The arrow holder and the bow. Sorry, I got that mixed up because he's still taking aim at something. There's still something that he's making a decision about. New ideas are coming in. There is a sense of victory here in the Six of Wands. And I want to offer this because when I'm looking at this, when it comes to love, I think that Sagittarius could be having new ideas about love, about how love, how it flows. As we age, sometimes we realize that people just are the way they are. And while we don't always agree with how they emote, we become more accustomed to how they emote. So we don't necessarily respond the same way. We don't get hurt by it as much. We might just be like, okay, that's how that person is. It doesn't mean you stay in the love relationship, and it doesn't mean that the love relationship is bad. It just means there's an understanding, a new idea. And I think that's evidenced by this Page of Wands and then the Page of Swords and the Six of Wands, because there's a victory here after some kind of challenge. So new ideas are coming in, and there are conclusions that are being drawn as a result of it. The Eight of Wands is always about information. Something is happening very quickly, and it's coming through very quickly. And then I have the Knight of Cups. And this is somebody makes a move. We do see that the king has fallen here. Okay. And I think that there could be the potential for my Sagittariuses that you are having new ideas about love that make you feel more empowered. It doesn't necessarily mean, like, I'm not necessarily seeing a relationship here. I'm seeing a viewpoint. I'm seeing a perspective. I'm seeing this idea that in order to potentially be victorious and feel an exchange of energy and love, that I get to put myself on the table. It's also interesting that I don't know if you will be able to see it, but this character they're using traditional chess pieces, but see the clam in his hand? It's almost as if he's holding his cards close to his moves close to his vest. And I think that's a little bit indicative of these new ideas that maybe you're not necessarily expressing them, but you're starting to muse about them. And then when you feel appropriate or the appropriate time coming, you'll share your conclusions with others or with a specific other. Okay, Sagittarius, let's move on to your flow of resources, aka money, for the month of February 2025. And while I shuffle this deck focused on money, I just want to let you know that tomorrow is a new moon in Aquarius. And from 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, I will be doing a live here on YouTube focused on your specific questions. We'll be taking people in the chat one at a time, first come, first serve, unless, of course, you super chat and feel compelled to donate, where you will move up in the line a little bit sooner, head of the class kind of thing. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we see in the way of resources for you for the month of February. We see the Three of Wands looking to my future. We see the Queen of Pentacles. This is lovely. We see the King of Pentacles, even more lovely, and the Queen of Wands, again, adopting a new attitude. The Three of Wands is very much not only looking to the future, but seeing evidence that it's coming in. The ship is coming to shore, the goods that are needed, the resources that are needed are on their way. And if you see, he's holding one wand in his hand and then two are planted, which leads me to believe that certain things are already in place and we're just sort of waiting for that final component. We see this queen as an opportunity. We see the king as the angel's advice. This is receiving of money, and this is standing in sureness of money, in the power of money. This is very, very strong. And I see these new inspired ideas coming for you because the Queen of Wands very much is a fire sign. She's very much representative of the Leo, the lion energy of creativity and of enjoyment and the creation of children. So if for some reason Sagittarius is also wanting to birth a family into the material world, and you're of those years, childbearing years, a lot of souls have been wanting to come in when Jupiter, your ruling planet, well, it's not your ruling planet, but Jupiter rules Sagittarius. As a Sagittarius sun, that does not mean it's your ruling planet because you're rising sign. Enough with the lesson. But Jupiter is moving into Cancer in June. And a lot of kids are going to want to be born while that year-long transit takes place because it's extremely expansive and fortuitous for family, for love, for abundance. So if indeed you are wanting to create not only material wealth, even potentially buy a property, the potentials are here for you, and you may see more evidence or be inspired more during the month of February. All right, that's it for me, Sagittarius. So please like, please subscribe, and come back in March for your March Love and Money tarot card reading. See you soon.